have to wonder exactly how much the British media dislike and disrespect our wonderful monarchy, our British monarchy, and in particular, the memory of the late Queen, of course, 70 years on the throne of dedicated service. Yes, it does seem strange, doesn't it? As we've seen over the last few years, the BBC have disgraced themselves with the debacle that was the Martin Bashir, being exposed as being a liar, a cheat, and a fabricator, but seemingly got re-employed by the BBC, even though many people knew exactly what he'd done. But this latest particular news is rather disturbing in itself, seemingly because, of course, it's all about the desperation for ratings, particularly in the mainstream media. As you can see, people are switching off in their droves. A lot of people don't bother with the streaming giants. And despite everybody trying to get us to click on the red button, join the hub, click this, do that, we're all finding different ways to be entertained. You know, I find it incredible because when you think about television, particularly for me who does work in it, you can see top bosses looking and wondering what they can do next. The thing I could liken it to, by the way, just to go off kilter a little bit, is how, do you remember when vinyl got replaced by CDs and then there were sort of mini cassettes, mini discs, and then of course it was streaming? It is a bit like that. They don't understand that people are moving away. So no matter what they do, who they disrespect, seemingly in the long run, the viewer won't come back. But this is the bigger problem now for ITV, a channel, as you know, that really has shown the ultimate disrespect to our late and wonderful monarch, and in particular, removing their breakfast show TV host when he dared to disagree with the narrative of the Duchess of Sussex. You know who I'm talking about, of course, Meghan Markle. He was asked to leave, resign, removed, whichever way you look at it, he's gone. And then, of course, we had the host on that particular breakfast show, Ranveer Singh. Yes, her. She basically, well, was so disrespectful, basically claiming, oh, you know, she didn't exactly know what the Queen did all day. Well, what does she do? And very, very disrespectful, but seemingly kept her job. One could only surmise, of course, she kept her job because of the way that the woke world works over at ITV. But very happy, of course, to get a very free seat at the recent carol concert for the Princess of Wales at Westminster Abbey. You see how double-edged that is. Well, this particular story all centres upon the fact that Tom Bradbury, as you know, who is the ITV newsreader, is the person now that's going to be interviewing the former royal known as Prince Harry about his book. And this tells you everything you need to know about ITV and the inner workings. Seemingly, everybody was absolutely delighted that Tom had landed this scoop, so much so that internal emails, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, were sent around congratulating him. Whooping in the newsroom, in fact, so thrilled were they that they believe that this is going to be a ratings hit, despite the fact that this will cause yet more heartache, more distress and more hurt to His Majesty the King, who's gone through so much in the last few months, as has all of us really, who loved and admired and respected our late and wonderful monarch. So you can see exactly what they are willing to do in order to make sure that they can keep money coming in for them. You can be disrespectful to the monarch, to the reigning monarch, whichever that is, on the television, directly disrespectful, but seemingly keep your job. And it's all in the name of ratings. So why are they so thrilled to do this? Well, they're hoping to sell advertising space in the breaks for absolutely thousands of pounds in the vain hope that this will keep their share price, which has plummeted in the last few months, and hopefully keep the company afloat. After all, when you're paying TV hosts like this, Susanna Reid, £1.1 million a year, simply to sit there, look absolutely delectable, but read an auto cue, you can understand you need a lot of coffers to fill that till. And they're hoping that the former royal known as Prince Harry is the man to do it. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.